What's up guys, Mike here, the Detroit Borg with a look at the Google Nexus 7 cover. This is called a travel cover and currently is only available in dark gray. You can buy this directly from Google on the Play Store for $19.99. Currently supplies are low, so right now it's listing it as coming soon, but I did order this along with the Nexus 7, so it did take a while to ship. But on the back you'll see it's pretty simple packaging. You can see your Nexus 7 goes further with light and convenient protection. So let's go ahead and crack this open and see what it looks like. So we have pretty simple, straightforward packaging. It actually resembles the Nexus 7, complete with that sort of golf ball or perforated leather look to it. Now inside we have a little cardboard insert to keep its shape. Pop that out. There should be nothing else in there. Yep. So the cover is flexible, completely flexible. There's no rigid parts in here. It's a very soft, shock-absorbing material. Also does a good job stabilizing any grit or dirt that might accumulate under your Nexus 7, and then it won't grind against your Nexus 7, which is a problem with a lot of hard, rigid plastic cases. Now the cover itself actually looks exactly like the Nexus 7, complete with that sort of golf ball divot design, or the perforated leather design. Very similar. It has the same branding on the back, ASUS and Nexus. Anyway, let's go ahead and insert this and take a look around. So it just pops into place, just snap it around the edge. Now, one of the things that this cover does not have built in is a magnet. Now, the Nexus 7 does have a magnet that will work with the auto on and off feature like the iPad, but unfortunately, the official cover doesn't even offer that. But there are some third-party covers that do, so that's a little disappointing. Now, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go back to my Nexus 7 review, and I actually used a magnet to trigger that function. And it's there, but it's not being utilized by this cover. Looking around the cover itself, you can see it does a pretty good job protecting everything and leaving all the ports open. So we have our headphone jack, we have our USB connector, as well as our speaker grill. On the side, we have our buttons completely covered, and they still feel pretty tactile through here. You can feel the feedback from the buttons. On the top, we have a cutout for our microphone, and if we open the flap, you can see there is another cutout here for the microphone just inside the flap. Now the flap itself is, just molded plastic, so it's pretty stiff, but you can fold it back, hold it back with little resistance, and you can see you can lay it on a table, you can hold it with one hand, and it's pretty comfortable. Now looking at the edge, you can see there's a nice lip here, so it has a nice lay-on-table design, so if this falls forward, it will protect the glass, it will lift the glass off the surface of a table. It's also fairly stiff here, so you don't really have to worry about this peeling back while you're using it, so it's pretty secure. Now, the features are pretty minimum and the price is fairly low, but unfortunately the quality isn't great. So for example, if you look at the side here, you can see there is actually burrs from the manufacturing process. You can even see there's a little hot, a little melting here from the hot knife they used to trim this, or the knives they used to trim this. It looks kind of sloppy. You can see that around here as well. Lots of flashing on the hinges. Definitely not a high quality product, but that's something I've come to expect from these OEM cases. They're generally not as good as you get from higher quality case manufacturers, and the price is kind of high for something that's pretty much a molded piece of plastic. But in the end, it still does the job pretty well. It fits the device pretty well. It has the official branding on it, so it looks just perfect. And you can trust that they've engineered this to work properly with the device, so it won't scratch it, won't cause damage, and will protect it in all the ways that matter. So that's going to do for me guys in this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.